the silver of these winter nights, you're shining in drops of ice, and I'm crawling to.
Hello, welcome to the new vlog. As you've seen from a little clip, hopefully, yesterday, I've started the Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I've gotten to here, which is not too bad. On page 52. It's definitely a slow going, slow build up, but it's all about Addie LaRue, who makes a deal with a god that answers after dark, which is a big no-no with the old gods, but she is desperate or feels desperate in that moment and makes a poorly worded deal. He will be able to get her soul when she no longer wants to live, I think, or she's just done, I don't know. But in exchange she basically got immortality. However, the little tricksy bit is that no one remembers meeting her. Like, her family forgets her. Anyone who she comes to contact with, they forget about her as soon as she's out of sight. So it's quite difficult to live through, obviously. And we kind of swap between New York 2014 and so far France in 700s, because that's where she starts. And it goes back and forth explaining the story, and obviously I'm just at the beginning, so none of this is a spoiler, and that's the basic premise. Is also really sad. My book just fell apart, so we're gonna be doing some gluing handiwork. I'm not too bothered though, because I'm not too fussed about the conditions of the books, as long as I can read the story. Hello! Sus is really angry today because we replaced the litter with these kind of beads that the vet gave us to like try and collect his pee. We're trying to keep an eye on Momo so he doesn't do it, but he does not want to go, and we really need you little guy, to go. What?
Momo was in the bathroom.
Did he pee?
Looks like it.
In the litter?
Looks like it.
Anyway, so far this is very lyrical. And so if you like that, this will be amazing. It is, as a lot of people said, very different from her other books. I've read The Dark Shade of Magic, then Vicious, and the comic, if that counts. And the other one, what's it called? The Savage Song. It reads very differently. It does read very differently. Some of my favorite books are considered quite lyrical or like whimsical, or, well, it's not really whimsical. This one is literally just kind of poetic. But me and poetry, not the best friends. Sometimes it's great, but most of the time it's just not for me. So there's a lot of weird descriptions, or you know how poetry goes. It just sometimes, like she was talking about how March is like a stitch between like January and June, and comparing women to like vegetables. Obviously it made sense in the book, but for majority of the time, like, the type of lyrical that this has is quite nice, and it does paint a picture really beautifully. Sometimes to me it's just like, ooh, this is a lot, but so far it's good. And I have gotten, since the TBR went up yesterday, I have gotten a lot of messages saying that the audiobook is actually really good and that she handpicked the narrator. So I do have a credit, so I might use that and see if I can kind of listen to this as well when I cannot read physically. I still need to build up my TBR cart, so that's probably what I'm gonna do at some point today, as well as cleaning. I am so in like such a chaotic mood. Just wanted to welcome you, say hello. I do have some posts to open later on, which is very exciting. I've been waiting very patiently. I had it set aside. That's exciting, but I'm gonna go and head back to work. Actually, it's my lunch break, so I'm not gonna go back to work, but I'm going to wait for the pizza. We ordered a pizza because stressy day and it's messy and none of us feel like cooking, so, and we need to get groceries. So all in all, hello, how's it going?
I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands, strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law, hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night, try to catch me howling at the moon.
Hello, it is Saturday. Let me update you on a couple of things. So reading-wise, I've been actually okay considering the chaotic week that I've had. So last time you saw me, I was on page 52. I think, did I tell you? Can't remember what I filmed and what I didn't. I was on page 52, and then now I'm on page 136, which is not too bad. Something really important just happened. You might know what. And I'm actually getting quite excited to read the next chapter when I can. I'm gonna edit a video. I just filmed a video for the Book Roast Awards, so you've seen that already probably if you wanted to. I am considering whether I should film another video just now because like I went through the trouble of the face. But at the same time, I don't know if I want to because it includes like screen recording is always like a mess. So I'm thinking, but I don't know. I might. So I am enjoying this. It's not like a 5-star enjoy yet, but I am having enough intrigue. I enjoy what I'm reading. I am interested in her fate actually in this particular case. The dark daddy is more alluring than I would like. As in, like, I don't think I'm supposed to find him so alluring, so there's something definitely wrong with me, but here we are. I will say that I, as a reader, prefer setups like this, where it jumps from time to time rather than from person to person. As it comes to POVs, just intrigues me and interests me way more, and it's been very clear in my past reading experiences that that's the case. I am not the biggest fan of extremely multiple POVs in a book. A couple I can handle. More, I lose the interest in the POV that I've not seen in the last like couple of chapters, or sometimes we don't even see the same POV for like hundreds of pages, and it annoys me because at the time that the chapter ends, I am intrigued and interested in their story, and then I am forced to swap to another one that I already forgot about my interest in, and I have to remember. It's like restarting the book sometimes until you're like further in this series possibly, and then you just know all of them and you are interested in all of them, but those are hard for me to get into, let's just say that. Like, it's still worth it majority of the time, but it's hard for me. But that's the reading update on this one. So I'm enjoying quite a few things about it, and I have a couple of things I would like to... Oh, I also showed you guys already, but like I did put the things back on, so you probably saw that. But I have a gift from you, so I want to open and see who sent me what. So we have a note. Hi G, absolutely adore Octavia Butler's writing. I hope you enjoy, from Anna. Thank you so much, Anna. That is really kind. Yeah, so this is Kindred. So this is a book I actually saw recommended by Olivia from Olivia's Catastrophe. I will link her channel down below. You should definitely check her out. And she mentioned that this was extremely impactful, and the way that she described the book really intrigued me. And at the back it says, in 1976, Dana dreams of being a writer. In 1815, she is assumed a slave. When Dana first meets Rufus on a Maryland plantation, he's drowning. She saves his life, and it will happen again and again. Neither of them understands his power to summon her whenever his life is threatened, nor the significance of the ties that bind them. And each time Dana saves him, the more aware she is that her own life might be over before it's even begun. It says Octavia E. Butler's groundbreaking masterpiece is the extraordinary story of two people bound by blood, separated by so much more than time. Evocative, often troubling novels explore far-reaching issues of race, sex, power, and ultimately what it means to be human. Very excited. Thank you so much, Anna. And then I have one thing from FairyLoot that I'm really excited to show you because it's so shiny. Though I genuinely do want to read it fairly soon because I enjoyed Cruel Prince series. I know that's not the series name, but I don't like that that's not the series name. So this is that Carden novella, and it's the illustrated edition. Well, they're all illustrated editions, that's not special to FairyLoot, but I don't even know how to show you the beauty of this foil. And we have like properly gilded edges. Is the How the King of Elfheim Learned to Hate Stories. It has these beautiful end pages and has this beautiful foil under the cover. I love it. It's actually quite heavy for the fairly small book that it is because of the gilded edges. This has illustrations throughout. I think it's pretty much like every page, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty much. Ooh! Ooh! Bitch is excited. Oh, that's so pretty. Maybe I'll read it this month in between all of the other books that I need to read. Or maybe I should save it for next month so I actually have something doable in my TBR. But yeah, I thought I'll share with you guys this as well because I am very excited and I think it's pretty. So yeah, I'm gonna go and probably sit for 5 minutes thinking whether I should or shouldn't film another video because obviously it gets dark really quickly and I don't feel like setting up lights, so I have to make the decision and I feel like I need to think about it. But then we also have Logan's TBRVATAR. That we would like to film so he has stuff to read because it's obviously already like the 8th of January, so you're losing days, Logan. Your days are running out. If you remember in the past one, he had a fiery book, like a steamy book. I don't think I technically own anything that would be technically considered smut. However, I did have like a new adult romance book that I think would be the closest from the things that I own, and it was called The Deal. So the following clips are of Logan trying that out, his reactions to some of it. It was possibly slightly spoilery, however he only read until like page 30 or something, yeah?
35.
35, I'm sorry. So it's nothing too spoilery because it's only those pages, and I don't think that that is like a very plot heavy or, you know, something that you can really get spoiled for. The following clips are some of his reactions to trying that book.
For the millionth time in 45 minutes, I sneak a peek in Justin Call's direction. He's so beautiful, it makes my throat close up. Though I should probably come up with another adjective. Adjective. Big reading. My male friends insist that men don't like being called beautiful. This is factually incorrect and I should just stop it at this point.
Oh, you're beautiful.
I'm not.
What?
American college university setting. Yeah, there's a character named Logan. For some reason, like in every American setting, Logans are like big meathead jock. It's a half-depleted bottle of Jack that I know belongs to Logan because he subscribes to the beers for pussies philosophy. That's such a Logan thing. Yeah, the Logans are always like, they're all like Logan Pauls.
Do you suffer Logans everywhere? Oh
yes,
my
I do.
God,
They're all Logan Pauls.
I never thought about Logan Paul.
Yeah, like that's how they're always projected as. Like in
Do
media,
you feel offended?
Logans are Logan Pauls.
Do you feel tickled?
A bit. Like, at least they tend to make Logans good looking. So there's the shallow side. Even in Gilmore Girls, there's a Logan.
Not our people.
No, is it the surname?
Yeah, no, there is a Logan.
Yeah.
But he's not a jock. He's just very rich.
Yeah, but he behaves that way.
So are you saying that you think that you're very sexy?
No. Shut up.
Do you have
You don't get a say. Oh, for fuck's sake. Logan pauses the game and levels a dark glare at me. What the hell, G? I just got
What?
decked out because of you.
Does he actually say G?
Yeah, the guy's name's Garrett, so. What the hell, G? I just got decked out because of you.
You can't take the Scottish out of that, can you?
What the hell, G? I just got decked out because of you.
Why is that lying?
I can do a rural American voice, but I can't do anything else.
Wait, so there's literally a Logan and he goes like, oh.
He goes, oh, for fuck's sake.
G.
And then pauses the game, levels a dark glare at Garrett. What the hell, G? I just got decked out because of you.
This is like if I say something and you're in PvP and you're like, oh, what the fuck?
What the hell, babe? I just lost
So,
this fight because of you. She came in and you were all sweet and friendly and distracting. I'd see what happens to them.
And thus, intrigue is born.
But they've set it up very much that you've got the main character, and then this Garrett person is like this big sexist piece of shit. Like, I think he described it. I think
so
he described
the G-rep is also bad.
G-rep is bad. This Garrett guy described someone's ass as like an ass that just screams, squeeze me. They're just basically describing this frat house and like the 3 or 4 dudes there as like, it's like all these like big like male stereotypes. It's hilarious. It's like like, this is the drunk one, this is the slutty one, this is the meathead one that does sports. Like, you know, like how you like build characters, templates.
Maybe it's gonna be one of those scenarios where you judge them and then you get to know them and they have all of those secret things and depth to them.
Maybe not, but
maybe not.
Maybe.
Maybe not for the one that thinks.
Oh,
that
Garrett, the main character.
The butt screams.
No, actually, I think that's probably the character they're going to do that with. He's the main. He's like the second viewpoint, and he's currently. I'm only on page like 12, but he's there's more focus on him than the like what I presume is the main character girl.
So it was from
Because
his
he's
point
smart.
of view.
Yeah, because he's smart. Yeah.
How is he smart if he thinks that the butt asks to be squeezed?
I'm not saying that he's like. I'm not saying that he's like a nice person. I'm just saying things. That the whole point was that he's like, I'm not just a dumb jock. Blah blah blah. blah. I'm also a massive misogynist. Yeah.
I'm also rude.
Yeah. I've been texting you for the past hour, man. Logan informs me. His massive shoulders hunch forward as he swipes the whiskey bottle from the coffee table. Logan's a bruiser of a defenseman, one of the best I've ever played with, and also the best friend I've ever had.
Oh, and he has whiskey, so maybe he is Scottish. Maybe this is you.
Yeah, I mean, like Logan's an Irish.
You do not
Scottish
have
name,
very
so.
white shoulders, so I have to say.
I have adequately sized shoulders, thank you very much.
Yes, you do.
Oh, that's definitely one of those things you could say like to someone's. You know how you can say you look like you don't know how to swim.
Yeah.
You could say that to a guy about his shoulders.
Oh.
You've got quite narrow shoulders, don't you? I've never noticed that before. You've not got your shoulders aren't that big, are they?
You look like you can't ski.
I can't. No.
I know. I've seen it. Does that upset you?
I'm also not a very strong swimmer.
Why are you adding to it? That's not how it works. Wait, weren't you in the water polo team though?
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you played it but not very well.
Oh, yeah, I was shooting it. I think the one competitive match we had against Aberdeen, I was still drunk.
Oh no.
I had to climb out the pool and go throw up in the bathroom.
Oh my god, Logan. You are Logan from the book.
We won. You've got some major trust issues, G. Says the asshole who left a live raccoon in my bedroom on the first day of semester. Oh, come on, Bandit was fucking adorable. He was your welcome back gift to school.
Raccoons are cute.
They are, but maybe not wild ones if you've been put in your bedroom.
No, maybe not.
I mean, this whole book is cliches so far, so it's great. I mean, at least they're leaning heavily into it. Like,
yeah.
you just had sex with some sorority girl, and there's a line that says, "The cuddling makes me apprehensive." But I can't exactly shove her away and demand she hit the road.
Oh my god.
Not when she clearly put a lot of effort into the seduction. He's sleeping with it's this girl that he hooked up with before that they like had like an on-off just hook-up relationship, and then afterwards like, "Did you miss me?" And he's like, all she's done is talk about herself and has never asked him like a single personal question, and he's just like, "I don't want to be a dick about it," and then she's like, "It's a yes or no question, Garrett. Did you miss me?" "Oh my god, you're such an ass. You don't care about me at all, do you, Garrett?" I get up and make a beeline for my discarded jeans. "I do care about your uppers test, but..." Shanga shoves her panties on. "But what? But I thought we were clear about what this was. I don't want anything serious." I shoot her a pointed look. "I told you that from the start." Her expression softens as she bites her lip. "I know, but I just thought..." Such a two-dimensional character for the girl as well that they've gone with.
Yeah.
It's fun to rip into.
You don't have to think.
I like thinking though. That's what I use my thinker for. Like, I'm sure there might be more to it, but when you're watching like Riverdale, like the characters seemed quite two-dimensional to me whenever something was happening.
It's exactly like that.
University slice of life book where all the characters are blatant gender stereotypes, both women and men and everybody involved. It's just kind of boring. It's
Yeah, that's fair.
flat, cliched reads. Just read them all, but it isn't interesting to me. I got 10% in. I got to page 30.
Mm-hmm. Not for you.
Not for me, no. What makes you think you want to go out with me? Everyone wants to go out with me. I don't want to go out with you. You're a pig. That's the plot. Did you know that?
I mean, he does sound like a pig.
He is a pig. But I'm not a pig. If you get to know me, I could be a nice man. I could be a good boy and get good boy points. Look at me, I'm being nice to the person that I find attractive. Good boy points, please.
I could be good if I chose to, I just don't.
Because I'm a bad man. Duh.
So, going to start editing and do that just now. While stuff is exporting, I then will probably cook so then I can listen to my audiobook. I'm getting angsty because I need to sort my taxes and it starts stressing me out when I haven't yet done so. Like, I have until the end of the month, so there's still plenty of time. But I want to just get on it and start doing it. So I don't think that I can read as much as I was hoping for later today, but I'm definitely probably going to start on the taxes because I don't think I'll be able to focus on anything else as much as fun as that is. But editing first because I want to actually post that video today. So let's get on with that. welcome to Sunday. I thought we're gonna go and do Logan's TBR because it's been already like 8 days into the month. To recap, I think we had, I'm trying to see.
Will you give us updates? Yes.
So I think we had, let's start with the ones that you didn't get. Didn't get to the Crier's War.
Nope. Didn't get to Stranger of Tempest either.
Yeah, and then you also didn't get to the Red Dragon.
Oh yeah.
So those are 3 that would technically go backwards. However, you did try and DNF the deal.
Mm-hmm.
And then you did actually finish one read.
I read a whole book.
That one. He has finished that one. If I know you don't do stars, like I know, but
And someone gets a red dwarf.
do you think you would maybe start a co-pile spreadsheet this year?
I might.
Yes! He's taken my little figurine and just took it away.
No.
Yeah.
Stacy.
I know it's also a little bit dark here, so you probably cannot see a lot, but we have the board. I'll show you later where I am and where he is, and so technically, because you still go 3 steps back though, because you go
back.
2 steps back, because otherwise you would have gone 3 steps
Oh,
back.
DNF is neutral, right?
DNF
okay.
is neutral and 1 red. Do you think you would start a co-pile spreadsheet?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so I don't know how many stars this would be, but you kind of already
It'd be
told
very easy
people.
for me to keep a cop-out spreadsheet because I read so few books.
Yeah. No, but it's more so also for the rating as well.
Mhm.
And it gives you fun stats.
Yeah,
to look
solid
at.
like 3 to 4 star. This
3?
like somewhere between there. Like it was good. It was enjoyable, but nothing special.
So did you like it less than her first one then?
I suppose previous one's a bit more than this,
Oh, I did not
but
know.
it was good. It was good. These are the kind of intellectual reviews that you'll get from me.
Well, it is a very character-based book, I assume, like all of her other ones. You did kind of already gave some thoughts on this in the previous vlog, so we're probably not gonna go through this particular one again. It's having a boy that's very active today. He's over here, and I'm over there now. So you go 2 steps back, which would put you on your cabbages, but it doesn't actually count. Because
From starting there?
you're starting there, yeah. Oof. Or does it?
If you haven't put a rule in, then that's unfair.
No, I put a rule in that you don't get a prompt from going backwards. Like if you stand on the cabbage pot, then you still don't need. It's not a spin, so you don't get a rule. But this is a movement tile, so it does count. So, don't worry. Like if it applies to me next time, please don't
Yes.
sabotage me. No. So you start quite far this time around. So let's just begin spinning.
No, I just move, yeah.
Bunch of 8s, yeah. Jeez.
That's on the line.
What is it?
Maybe a 3.
You can respin that one.
4. Okay. Ember Island, friend picks your next read.
Do you want to call Dean?
Oh, he's given me 2 of those books, the Terry Pratchett ones. So, are Guards or Mort? And these were gifted to me by Dean. So I'm going to go with Mort, I think.
It's moored by Terry Pratchett, and I don't know. Like, I genuinely just don't know where to start with that series. Because I know it is a series, but I heard people say that you can kind of start whatever, or...
So death comes to us all. When he came for Mort, they offered him a job. Henceforth, death is no longer going to be the end, merely the means to an end. It's an offer Mort can't refuse. As Death's apprentice, he'll have free board, use of the company horse, and being dead isn't compulsory. It's a dream job until he discovers that he can be a killer on his love life.
That's quite funny. The love life. But this shouldn't take you long at all, actually. I think it's like a 300-page book, and the letters are quite big. I wonder if this is technically... Is this adult? Pick number 1. Oh, here. So... 1, 2, 3, 4.
I haven't rolled
4,
yet.
4, 4, 4. I'm manifesting. 4. 4.
5.
Damn it.
I end up just past the cabbages.
Close, though, close.
Okay.
Giazzo.
Pick any book you're in the mood for.
Easy. Okay, so wait. Actually, wait, the one before, we didn't check something. I will continue in a second. I already know what you're gonna say probably. But we didn't talk about the bonus tile. So the Ember Island is fire, which is mystery thriller. So this one didn't actually... It's still a fantasy. I'm pretty
But
sure it's not a mystery thriller.
Insurrection is in the air in Ankh-Morpork.
Mystery. No, you're not gonna get that one. But this one is...
Pick any book that you're in the mood for. It's going to be Rhythm of War. It's going to be that because I couldn't put that into anything before.
Wait. Oh, okay, so it's air. Didn't even show you that one. But Jiatsu, air, which would be a sci-fi. So actually, I would recommend picking the second to Red Rising.
Yeah, I'll go with Golden Sun.
Yeah. Golden Sun, second to Red Rising. You really enjoyed Red Rising. I wonder if it'll actually reach 5 stars in the call pile. I'm actually very excited for you to do the call pile spreadsheet.
Nerd.
I'm just checking what would be fun. So 1, 2, 3 would be fun because it would be cabbage pot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 would be fun because we could get to buy a book.
No. 4.
Aww. We don't get to have fun.
No fun.
No fun.
Boomerang. Book you keep seeing everywhere.
You could do Rhythm of War for this.
I could.
Because that's probably the only book you've spoken to someone about.
Yep.
So that counts. It is a chunker though, so are you sure you're gonna be okay? Like, I mean, it's not like you've been doing really well. Neither have I.
I'm going to do better. Because
do you take it as a challenge?
It's not easy, so it's not difficult for me to do better.
200.
1,200 pages. That's all.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. Damn it.
4 again. He's wriggling about behind me. The Avatar state. Read something from your favourite author.
You could have done that.
Are there any other Brandon Sanderson
Yeah.
things?
You still haven't read those like short stories or whatever. Well, it's actually a long book of short stories, I guess, but...
Oh yeah, if I'm reading Rhythm of War, I'll read the...
Arcanum Unbound,
Yeah,
right there at
Arcanum
the
Unbound.
top. This is very, very ambitious for someone who has not read through the smaller books. This is a 700 book. Okay. Okay, last one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nothing very interesting. It could be a spin again, but other than that, probably gonna be just pick a card. That's on the line, spin again.
3.
3.
Exciting. This one? Yeah, definitely this one. Cabbage Merchant. Book that keeps being dropped off your TBR.
You don't really have a TBR.
But what was there? Was there one of the books that I was going to read?
This. This and Golden Sun. So I don't know if there's anything else that you had in mind constantly and you really wanted to read for a while. Have you ever finished the Blake Crouch one? You started it.
Oh yeah. I didn't finish that.
Do you want to?
Yes, the sequel. Well, not sequel to Dark Matter, but the
Yeah. What's it called? I forgot.
Recursion.
The Recursion. Oh, this is where you are.
Yeah.
Place that in there too. Oh, keep forgetting about the bonus points. So this one is Earth, which would be a contemporary, which this is not. It's a sci-fi. I almost said it is, but it's not. It's a sci-fi, so you don't get a bonus point for that unless you pick something else. I don't think there's any contemporaries you ever wanted to read. The Avatar state actually gives you a cheeky bonus for whatever if you complete it, so you will have a bonus because it's the Avatar, so it's all the elements. And then Sanderson prompt was Boomerang, which would be water, which is fantasy, which again would give you a bonus. Spin. And these two we already spoke about.
Bonus points.
This is a very hefty TBR, Logan. Like a very...
Easy.
Is it?
No.
So, that's what we got. We have The Rhythm of War by Brandon Sanderson, Recursion by Blake Crouch, Golden Sun by Pierce Brown, Moored by Terry Pratchett, and Arcanum Unbound by Brandon Sanderson again.
Oh wait, there's not any Butak.
Cute. Bright. Hello. It's like close to midnight, I think, something like that. Basically, my whole today was working on my taxes for literally like 11 hours straight. I did, however, do a lot of Patreon live streams for like a focus group, so it just means that I was doing my taxes while playing some music and tippity-tappeting, and then other people were either doing reading or bullet journaling or whatever they were focusing on. Some people were doing work stuff, some people were studying. Shattered, but I did it, I think. I'm always terrified that there's something wrong, but I think I've done it.
Beast.
And so Logan has been reading already. Have you not?
I have.
How's the book? What are you reading? Which one?
I'm on page 26, but...
Which one are you reading? The Terry Pratchett one. How are you enjoying it so far? I know it's just page 26, but how are you liking
Mama,
the writing and
what are you
stuff?
doing? What you doing?
How'd you like the writing and stuff?
It's good and stuff. Momo, can you lie down? Shut up.
So what's the book seems to be about?
It's about death, and he gets an apprentice.
Death gets an apprentice?
Yeah, apprentice. He goes to a small village and picks him up at like an apprentice fair.
Does he kill him?
No.
Oh, so it's on a live human?
Yeah. I mean, if he killed him, it couldn't work for him, could he?
I don't know. Well, I assume death is dead. Is death
Bit
not
of an
dead?
assumption. But if death was dead, then
Yeah.
how could he do things?
Because it's afterlife.
Come on, logic, think of it.
Logic. I think we are brain dead, is what we are.
You.
I am, yes. So I'm gonna be continuing from page 136. Let's see how it goes.
We don't go the same places that we used to go.
Hello, welcome to Monday. It's still morning and I'm already really stressed. But pretty much didn't sleep at all as well, which doesn't help, but it's fine, we're fine. I did actually do a decent chunk of reading yesterday, however, I think Logan also got into like page 90 of the book that he started, and he's finding it pretty humorous and interesting, so I think he's enjoying it. I'm here, so I read this chunk. I'm now on page like 180. It is definitely a slow book, but again, I don't mind that. It's just recently I didn't have, I think, good luck with slow books, but I normally do really like slow books. There's a lot of emotions packed in this book, and I already have some theories about how I'm gonna get messed up, because I know people say that this book messes them up. So I have like theories about how that's gonna happen, but I'm not sure if I'm right. I don't want to say anything because I really am cautious of spoiling even a little bit about it, but I am enjoying it. I like the writing style. The poeticness of it does not bother me for the most part. There are still some bits that I would just probably prefer if they went a little bit lighter on, but for the most part I really enjoy it. I think I am enjoying the perspective of modern day a little bit more, but I think this book will so heavily depend on the very end of it that I honestly just cannot predict if this could be anything from 3 stars to 5 stars. I really don't think that it can get that bad that it would go back to like 2 or 1. I feel like because there was so much said about how the end affect people and everything like that, I feel like the end has a lot riding on it, so I am prepared to be destroyed and emotionally scarred. I am ready. Give the feelings to me, thank you. Again, because of that and because of that expectation, I think it will really, really depend on the second half as well. So I think, pretty much like, not quite. I actually don't think I'm quite halfway yet. So I'm taking my sweet time with it, but considering that I was doing my taxes for a lot of the days of this week, and this month. How has your reading been? But since it's Monday, I'm going to wrap this up, edit this clip into the vlog. But just before I go, I wanted to thank from the bottom of my heart to those who have joined the Moon Watchers and Moon Messenger tiers in the month of December, and join the Patreon family or upgraded from the previous tiers. Thank you so much. Patreon has become such an amazing escape and little community, and I could not be more grateful. I genuinely, like, on bad days, Patreon people is where I go to. So thank you for supporting me in more ways than one. And special thank you to Brooke, Tracy, Megan, Stacy, Caroline, Mara, Obsidian, Pixie, Kathy, Grace, Georgia, Amanda, and another Amanda. Amanda's Adventure in Bookland. Thank you so much. If you are new, I hope you will enjoy the space. If there's any particular videos you'd like to see from me, of course, let me know down below. But let me know how your week has been. How's your new year going so far? Are you reading well? Are you feeling like reading? Are you taking little breaks? Take care of yourself. Stay awesome. Stay kind. Stay safe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Oh,